some painting in our garden today. Jonah's been doing some painting already for a special event that's coming up, but I think we're going to be painting over that and do some painting in our garden. What are you up to today? During the week we had a couple of requests, and so I thought I would do some request songs today. If you've got a song that you really want and that we can do, then we'll try and do it next week for you, but just put a comment and let us know. But we're going to start off with our beanbag song. Now, hold on a minute, that's for later. Our beanbag song. Now we've got beanbags like this, okay, but do you remember last week I said to you, if you haven't got a beanbag, perhaps you could get a sock and put some pasta in it, or make a beanbag. Somebody the other week when we did some sewing, Jemima and Abigail did some sewing, and that was really exciting, and they sewed a beanbag, and they're quite easy to make, so perhaps you can make your own beanbag at home. So are you ready? We're going to shake our beanbags high and low.
The beanbag bounce, bounce left, bounce right. The beanbag bounce, the beanbag bounce. Hold your beanbag very tight. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Spin it around and round and round, and do the beanbag bounce.
Well, then let's go high.
Do the beanbag bounce, the beanbag bounce. Stretch high, crouch low. You do the beanbag bounce, the beanbag bounce. Balance your beanbag on your head. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Spin it around and round and round, and do the beanbag bounce. The beanbag bounce, bounce left, bounce right. You do the beanbag bounce, the beanbag bounce. Hold your beanbag very tight. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Spin it around and round and round, and do the beanbag bounce. Spin it around and round and round, and do the beanbag bounce.
You dizzy, can't it? And do you remember, oh, you might not have seen it actually, on our Toddle and Sings page we have a fantastic song that was written for us by somebody called Rich Morris, and it's called the Dizzy Dinosaur, and Jonah did a cartoon that went all along with it, and it was really cool. So anyway, so we're going to do a Dizzy Dinosaur, but I've got to introduce you to a dinosaur. Okay, look at this. How cool is this? Lots of different colours. Can you see? Am I close enough? This dinosaur was coloured for me by Ned. How cool is that? So we're going to do a Dizzy Dinosaur, and at some point in the song I think the Dizzy Dinosaur is going to tell you the story. Now there's lots of spinning, so you've got to make sure you've got lots of room around you and it's very safe, okay? Are you ready? Are we ready?
I'm a dizzy dinosaur, listen to me roar. I like to spin around and round till I can spin no more. Now you're a dizzy dinosaur, help me with my song. I'll count to 3 and then we'll sing the Dizzy Dinosaur. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Spin, 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 you dizzy dinosaurs. Spin, 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 till you can spin no more. Spin, 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 until you hit the floor. Spin, spin, you dizzy dinosaurs. you doing down there on the floor? Did you get dizzy? Come on, stand up and dust yourselves off. I want to tell you a story. Are you ready? Good. I'm a dizzy dinosaur. I'm very, very old. 65 million years ago, I buried all my bones. Now I live in this big museum, and sometimes I'm on TV. But some of us are still alive and as dizzy as can be. Come on, children, help me sing this next chorus. Here we go! Spin, 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 we dizzy dinosaurs. Spin, 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 so you can spin no more. Spin, 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 until you hit the floor. Spin, spin, you dizzy dinosaurs.
Oh, I am actually a little bit dizzy now. I didn't hit the floor, but I am actually a little bit dizzy. Oh. Do you know, I was looking at things during the week, and I was looking at something online. And actually, I'm going to come over here now because we're going to do some craft. Are you ready? Oh, I'm going to sit down, I think. Yeah, I was looking at stuff online, and I was looking at this thing because I knew we were going to do the Dinosaur song. And somebody had made some salt dough, and they made dinosaur fossils. How cool is that? So, during the week, I ordered some bony dinosaurs. Look, can you see? They're very cool. Can we see the bony dinosaurs, Jonah? There you go. And they didn't take very long to come. Look. And so, during the week, I think Jonah and I are going to make some dinosaur fossils. Jonah didn't know he was going to do that. And so, if you'd like a dinosaur fossil, you could let us know. And if we can make enough, we can try and give some to you. But you might have to come and collect them from our wall, or find them in our front garden, maybe. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? Right, we're going to do some songs now, just before we do our craft, about some nature things. And so we're going to go for a walk with our sticks and our worms and our squirrels. So let's get our net. There you go, we'll put that one back there. And are you ready? We're going to go for a walk to find some sticks and worms and squirrels. Where's my shaker?
My favourite days are when big days, 'cause when big days are fun. It means I'm getting grubby or wet, I'm happy either one. I love to go exploring, looking up and down. The floor is full of treasures and the trees are full of fun. Oh, sticks and worms and squirrels, buttercups, trees and bugs, exploring through the woods and finding treasures that I love. Oh, sticks and worms and squirrels, buttercups, trees and bugs, exploring through the woods and finding treasures that I love.
Wow, Dan, what treasures have you found?
I've laid out all my treasures, so many things to hold. Nature is more valuable than loads and loads of gold. Tiny stones and fir cones, helicopter seeds and leaves. Look at my collection, I am really truly super duper pleased. Oh, sticks and worms and squirrels, buttercups, trees and bugs, exploring through the woods and finding treasures that I love. Oh, sticks and worms and squirrels, buttercups, trees and bugs, exploring through the woods and finding treasures that I love. Exploring through the woods and finding treasures that I love. Exploring through the woods and finding treasures that I love.
Well done. I think I'm making really good use of my shaker. Have you got your shaker still? Wow, we've got lots of bugs and things here. And then we've got Where's our worm? Do you remember the worm? Do you remember our worm, Wiggly Woo? Shall we sing Wiggly Woo? Are you ready? There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he could do is all night and wiggle all day. The people around here, they all do say, there's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly, Wig, Wig, Wiggly, Wig, Wig, Wiggly Woo. Well done. Now, do you know how you can, we're going to look at caterpillars today, and we're going to look at things and how they change. And do you know how you can change a worm into a caterpillar? Do you know? Wow. We've got some string, or we've got some pipe cleaners, and look, all of a sudden he's going to become a caterpillar. Where's my scissors gone? Oh no, they are down there. I'm so prepared. Let's do that. And then we'll do another one here, and then he's going to become a caterpillar. Look, can you see? If you twizzle string or you twizzle pipe cleaners around, you can make your worm into a caterpillar. Now we've got some caterpillars here that I made before. Can you see the caterpillar that I made before? There you go. Alright, and our craft today is making caterpillars. Now, if you've got some paint at home, this is a really good craft if you've got paint, okay? Let's get some paper ready, and we'll move this out of the way and move those over. Do you know sometimes you can have things that you find and you think you're not going to do anything with, and we had to chop a little tree down in our garden that was a bit dead, and when Jonah chopped up the wood to go into our firewood store, just for fun, he chopped it up into little bits, and look at this, how cool are they? Look, and we were just going to burn them, but they're so cool. I'm going to make something for the story sack for the new book out of those. But it's good, isn't it, how something can change from one thing to another. And so on our caterpillars, here's the dinosaur in the way. Here you go. We're going to make some caterpillar pictures. Oh, hold on a minute, I need a fork. Jonah, can you get me a fork? Right, I'm going to try and do this upside down. I've got some colours here, can you see, on my plate? And I've got a toilet roll, and we're going to make some caterpillars. Thank you very much. This is very important, having a fork. Okay, are you ready? So we're going to dip our, I don't know if you need to come in closer for this, Jonah, or not really. We're going to dip our toilet roll into the green, and then we're going to, I'm doing this upside down, so hopefully it'll all come out okay. Can you see? There you go. And should we give the caterpillar a head? We're going to give the caterpillar a red head. Are you ready? There you go. It's our caterpillar's head. Okay, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to give him some feet. And an eye. Should we give him an eye? And we'll give him some, are they called antennas? I don't know.
Antlers?
Perhaps, I don't know what they're called. Oh, I should have looked that up, really, shouldn't I? Perhaps you could tell me what they're called. It's like little feelers, aren't they, on the top of their head. And so you give them some feet. There you go. Now, are you wondering what the fork is for? I'll just dip my arm in the paint, look, can you see? Are you you wondering what that fork is for? Let's have a look. Let's put his feet on. There you go. Right, the fork is very important because this little caterpillar is in some grass. So if you dip your fork and then you can put some grass, look. Can you see? We've got some grass on our paper now. This is my favourite bit. I like doing grass. It's hiding amongst the grass. There you go. It's crawling in amongst the grass. There you go. And should we do a big sunshine up on the top? Let's do a big sunshine up on the top. Now, if you haven't got paints at home, perhaps you could just draw around your toilet roll. So you've got circles. I'm saying that for my mother because she probably hasn't got paints and she does like to do this craft. She said to me yesterday, I've got my toilet roll and my colouring pens all ready. There you go. Okay. Can you see our caterpillar in the sunshine? Now, I made a caterpillar out of a toilet roll. I've got paint all over me, look. I made a caterpillar out of a toilet roll. And how you can change one thing from a toilet roll into a butterfly. How can you do that? So I drew some lines in very clever places. And then when I cut it out, I can show you cutting out. Look, you can have a butterfly out of your toilet roll. That's quite cool, isn't it? And then you can paint it, but you might want to paint it while it's still in a circle because it might be a little bit easier for you to paint that way. So I won't cut it out now, but I will put the photographs of where you put the cuts onto the Toddle and Sing page, and then that way it'll show you where to cut the toilet roll, or perhaps you can get whoever's with you to help. Okay, and I think it's probably easier to paint it while it's still in a circle because it's easier to hold. Okay, so later on I will paint, I'll cut out, I'll finish painting this one and I'll cut it out and I'll put the photograph on the Facebook page. Okay? Right, we're getting nearly to the end of our time now. We've got one song left. So are you ready? We are going to sing If You're Happy and You Know It. So you've got lots of things to do today, haven't you? You've got to make a painting. You could make a painting, or you could make a butterfly, or you could message me and say you'd like a dinosaur fossil. I might be able to get you a dinosaur fossil. You might be able to come and hunt in my front garden for one. We'll see. And lots of things to do. Are you ready? Oh, should we go over here? We're going to clap our hands. Are you ready?
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, swing your arms.
Oh, swing my arms. I think it's swing my
Happy
arms.
and you know it, swing your arms. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, swing your arms.
Last one. Are you
If
ready?
you're happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, turn around.
Wow, Dan, have a great week. Peggy and Wilbur have been a bit quiet today, haven't they? And they're sleeping on the sofa. I think they went for a long walk yesterday and they're a bit tired. Have a lovely week and we'll see you next Tuesday. Say bye, Peggy.